positive. When I was getting into this business, I knew to have any type of success, I was going to need training and accountability. And there's a fine line to walk with that accountability of being pressuring and quotas and things like that. But what drew me to the Weichert office is just a positive atmosphere that's encouraging and nurturing, and a sense of team that I wasn't going to have if I was just flying out there solo. Not only has the training impacted my success, I think it's essential to continue success. My opinion is, if you're going to be successful in any business, that if you're not willing to continue to grow, continue to learn, that success is going to plateau and stop at some point. But in this business in particular, if you're not willing to grow and learn and continually be trained, you're going to be dead in the water, because our contracts are changing. The way that we communicate with the tools that we use to communicate with our clients is changing. Construction materials are changing. The way that houses can be repaired or not is changing. And the Andrews Group will hold your hand as much as you'd like to. I love the fact that they give us the freedom to try new things, to do new things that might not conform to the exact training that we're getting. But if you want to read a script, if you want to go line by line, item by item of do these steps and you will be successful, you'll have all of those opportunities at this brokerage. Very vividly remember coming on board at Weichert, and not only from the brokers, not only from the managing brokers and the leadership at the office, but I vividly remember other agents speaking into my business, if you will, but also into me personally, and encouraging me and challenging me and telling me ways that I'm doing really well in certain areas, and hey, have you ever thought about trying this? And that culture, I feel, is created from the top down at the Andrews Group, that we're going to stand beside you and walk you through this. And when you sprout wings and fly, you go off and do your thing. So the support of the brokers here at the Andrews Group is huge in many ways, not the least of which is, hey, you get twice the bang for your buck, I guess, here with Tom and Mickey Andrews and their combined decades of experience, not only in real estate in general, but here in the Nashville area. I mean, talk about an opportunity to gain wisdom and experience and knowledge. And if one's not available, the other may be. So that's a huge driving force for what led me to the brokerage to begin with, is one, their experience, but two, the fact that it's a husband and wife team that are both invested so greatly into the business and into their agents, but then also just the we've got your back kind of feeling that I get at the office, that it truly is a team effort and not just me out there winging it and flying solo. The marketing department has been fantastic. As an agent, you're working independently. You're your own boss, and marketing is huge. So there have been many times that I think ahead and I think, oh, I might ask the marketing department here at the brokerage to help me out with something. But I will say, more often than not, they're 5 steps ahead of me. And there are times, whether it's material in print that I need for an open house or a new listing, or digital material that's going to be posted on social media, they've already got it done before I've even picked up the phone to ask them, which has been a huge benefit. The support staff at Weichert Realtors, the Andrews Group, is essential. And I truly mean essential. Like, I literally think the walls of the buildings would fall down without the support staff at Weichert. As I mentioned, being a real estate agent, you're working independently. I'm my own boss. The support staff feels like I've struck gold, because I've not had to hire out every little thing that I need reminders of doing. So there are lots of fun things that happen without the support staff. They would never be pulled off, whether that's our weekly sales meetings or fun events that we have, just for our agents to get together and get to know one another better and meet one another's families. All of that couldn't happen without our support staff. But in the day-to-day work, renewals of my licensing, membership for different MLS and real estate groups that I'm a part of, if I don't get those reminders from our support staff, they 100% help keep my business on track and on schedule. One thing you don't know, right, until you actually sign on with an agency and you start going into their office, how is this going to work? Am I going to make new friends? Am I going to work well with the people that I'm going to be surrounded with? And I'm a big proponent of surrounding yourself with people that are going to challenge you, surrounding yourself with people that aren't necessarily going to try to hold you down so they look better, but they're going to build you up. And in turn, I hope that I'm able to build some other people up too, just by simply sharing experiences or warning against paths that I might see somebody going down that I did and said, hey, that didn't end well. You might want to, look a different direction. But the atmosphere of encouragement and camaraderie is second to none at the brokerage. Okay, so if you're thinking of joining Weichert Realtors, the Andrews Group, I would definitely suggest come to some of our weekly meetings. Absolutely, don't be afraid to introduce yourself to me or other agents that you might come across and just say, hey, what's your experience here? When we're shopping online for things, we have the luxury of looking at reviews, right? I kind of look at that opportunity to, don't be shy. Go ahead, show up at a meeting, introduce yourself. Tom and Mickey are going to be super welcoming as a visitor. I've seen them do that time and time and again, and they did that with me as a newcomer. So don't be afraid to check it out for yourself. You might meet some, like I did. I remember the first few meetings I came on and I was not signed on with the Andrews Group as an agent yet, but even just as a visitor, I still have those relationships that I made within those first, one or two meetings that I showed up as the new guy looking for a place to hang my license. Team is what comes to mind. It really is a team atmosphere. And I will say, when I'm in front of new clients, whether it's buyers or sellers, that's one thing I find myself repeating time and again with the opportunity to present how my business and our brokerage is going to serve somebody different than, there are plenty of other brokerages out there. We're very well aware of that. But one thing I can confidently say whenever I'm in front of potential new customers or clients is, not only are you going to have the opportunity to work with me as an individual, but I've got an amazing group of people that support everything that you're about to do. So if for some reason Andy's unreachable, in that moment, we've got a bench full of people far more experienced than myself that I can assure you that you're going to be in good hands.